Let me turn this light on. Or maybe you... Let's see if you... It's that one. Hey, there we go. Hello, hello, hello. We are back.
Hey, everybody.
We'll wait until we get some people. Anticipation.
Why for me not?
Anticipation.
Why for me not?
Is making me waiting. Nah. I don't know. Well, because I don't know. You get to refresh.
I don't have it. How come I don't have it?
I've got an excellent connection.
Do you see us live right now?
Yeah, it says
Well, how come I'm not?
concurrent viewer is 1. I don't know. Maybe yours is just late. I'm on Mark and Brenda. I got 2 coming online. Hello, hello, hello. Maybe go out of that and go back into YouTube.
Well, I refreshed the page. That should have been good.
Well, sometimes it's not. Hey, how's anybody doing? Anticipation. Anticipation. It's making me wait. Yeah, so we thought we'd just come on and, I don't know, just chit-chat. We had such a good time the other day or yesterday. I don't even remember because the days just seem to be going.
We have to do our intro.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay, pretend like we haven't said anything yet. Okay, now this is going to be the beginning.
So, hey, welcome.
To the mark.
And so let's try that again. So, hey, welcome.
To the Mark.
And Brenda.
Show.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys.
Okay,
So,
I got some fun things to do.
Yeah, we're just, we thought we'd come on and chit-chat. We had a good time the other day.
Laugh, have a
Yesterday.
good time.
I don't even know. Like I said, it just seems like the days are just kind of rolling all into one day, you know? Yeah, so we thought we'd come on live again on YouTube and do our Mark and Brenda show, which is actually a podcast that we started doing, and just having fun with that. So, yeah, there you go. All right. Do we have any takers?
Well, it doesn't matter because this is podcast, so
That's right.
roll it on.
Anyway, I know that a lot of people are like, it's just driving them absolutely bonkers, like it's driving me bonkers to, it's like, come on, let's just get the show on the road. I can't stand the fact that someone is claiming that they're, already have the presidency. And really, it's just the media claiming it. It's not even the facts yet, Why doesn't the media wait until the facts are all in and everything is what it is, whether it's Trump or Biden? We still don't know, really.
I don't know. By them declaring victory, it's. I heard it said that it's actually a signal of some sort.
Right. Well, you can go on to glennbeck.com, and he actually has their list of stuff that they're going to be doing. And as it's been going, that's what they've been doing. And we're talking about they as in Democrats. So, I don't know what to say. It's pretty interesting, though.
Well, because there's going to be, there's lawsuits filed and injustice and claiming this and claiming that. And if that has to go through its course, then it could be as late as January 20th, 2021 before there is a decision made.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, it could go. It could go to that extreme.
Yeah. Well, and I'm hoping and praying it doesn't go into January or after January 20th, because that would just be really, really miserable. Let's see here. I was trying to do. Let's see here. Whoops.
Hey, Arnold.
There we go.
Yeah, we're just hanging out here.
Yeah, hanging out. Just we thought we'd have a little fun.
Go live, chit chat, and share. Share and compare.
Share and compare, and say, yeah, we're anticipating, the days ahead of what's to come.
But that edge has gone away. Like yesterday, we were like really hyped up, amped up, along with the rest of the USA. Today it's kind of like we could sing the song "Que Sera, Sera."
Well, I'm not going to sing that yet.
But we're not.
I'm singing anticipation.
But we're not declaring anything.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
The Democrats are claiming, "Oh, we won. Well, you don't know yet. Hey, hold on to your horses."
Yeah. Well, actually, the media is just, claiming that. Really.
Wait, let me say that again. Hold on to your horses. Or let it go.
Hang on to your horses or let it go. That's funny. Yeah. I think they should redo the election. I'm with you. Because so many states were like neck and neck. I mean, really, I think it was Georgia, like by 1%. I mean, come on, that is definitely a do-over right there.
Well,
yes, that's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
You're claiming victory over 1%.
If there was no tampering, and we know there was tampering.
Right.
But if there was no tampering,
right,
it'd be a different story.
Yeah, it'd be a different story. But we know there's tampering.
But because there's tampering, I think they should redo the election, and this time have Democrat and Republican poll watchers right over the shoulders of the counting the
make
it 100% straight up, where nobody can go, "Well, I'm not sure."
Right. Exactly.
No, make it sure.
Make it sure.
Yeah.
So anyway, later on, we're going to do praise and worship again on our other channel, Pure Evidence Music, and I think we're going to do it. What did we say? 6 p.m. Pacific time. So come on over to that channel if you want, and we'll just do some prayer and kind of meditating live music and worship music, by the way. And, do a little praying. We should be doing a lot of praying, right? Anyway, I don't really know what else to say.
Wow. This is a great time in my life. My wife does not have words.
I know.
That's not like Brenda. Brenda always has words, and they usually, are like run-on sentences, like, right. Now she's sitting here quiet. I'm like, wow, this is awesome.
Well, hey, that's how it is.
You know how it is. Women have 1,000 words to man's 2 words.
Right.
Yeah, the woman will finish off her 1,000th word, and the man will go, uh-huh. Okay.
Well, I thought I had a lot to say, but I have nothing to say.
She doesn't have. I can't believe it. Oh, God.
I'm just joking. Yeah. So, well, we all are in the waiting room right now, I guess.
But we're not sitting on the edge of our seats waiting.
No,
We're kind of like sitting out on the back porch listening to the birds and enjoying the day, sipping a cup of tea, you know?
Oh, right. Exactly. And I love the sound effects you got going on there, honey. Yeah. Well, what else can you do? I mean, really. I mean, we've all been climbing the walls just from the COVID lockdown, and so now this on top of it is like, yeah, we're more than climbing the walls now. Just going crazy. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I don't feel as stressed out as I was. And I think prayer has helped a lot in that aspect. I know it has helped a lot in this anticipation waiting room we are in. And, change is always coming. You can't help change. We may not like it, but one thing is for certain: God is in control. And I love the song we sang earlier today. What was it? What is it? Oh, I don't have it up. Oh, what was the song? Help me out, Arnold. Hey, cat lover, how you doing? How's it going? Yeah, anyway. Well, we don't have to keep it rolling. You can get on to something else. What do you got? What kind of sound you got going on?
Depends on what you want. Anybody want to ride?
Yeah, the helicopters. I think, isn't that, was that Trump coming in? I know. We are definitely still upset about the election, but I think we're not as stressed out as we were last time. Do me a favor, those birds have to go back, because I could hear them in the podcast before. Yeah, our birds are really squawking today. Our birds are really squawking today. It's just driving me crazy. But anyway, back to that. Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't feel as stressed out as I felt yesterday or the day before. I mean, like I said, the anticipation is making me wait. Yeah, so... that's the only thing. And we're just praying now that it doesn't drag out until January 20th. Like I was saying, the Democrats have made up a plan in all the what ifs. This happens or Trump this, Trump that. And you can go on glennbeck.com, and I believe on the front of his website, I probably should bring it up just so I can see myself, but you can click on the documents that the Democrats have and this layout that they have. And so far, they're doing just as they have written. So it's quite amazing. And what is so amazing to me is that, well, I don't want to say they're getting away with it. I want to say they think they're getting away with it. And even more so on that issue is they think they're getting away with it with people, but God sees it all. He sees it all. So really, they're not getting away with anything. Zero.
Well, they think they've got all their avenues covered. You have to remember about some of the idiotic things that some people have said in the Democratic Party. One is that they guaranteed no matter what happens, they're going to win. Okay. Pelosi, without mentioning names, said, we have other arrows.
We have
that
other
we're ready,
arrows.
And we're going to do whatever it takes.
Yeah, what does that mean? Well,
You know,
we're seeing what it means.
in other words, they've got, handfuls of schemes that, and they've, it was no secret. They used their own mouths and said this. It's like, if you really are that worried that you might not make the race straight up and up, and you have to have all these schemes,
yeah,
you've just admitted that you're doing the dirty stuff.
right. And they have gotten to the point where they really don't care, and yeah, they do admit it, and that you're right. It is very evil and concerning, really. It's kind of like, how blind can you really honestly be, and especially, well, I guess if you don't believe in a God or anything like that, or even, I should say, have fear of God, then you're just assuming you can do whatever you want and no consequences.
You don't have a conscience.
Right.
You don't have any remorse. You don't feel bad because that's how it is when you don't hold yourself accountable in any way, And
they really do. You're right. They do think we're stupid. And I would say, yes, there are some people out there that are uneducated. And, I would even go even further and say they're demonic. There's some BML or BLMs that actually confessed in a video that they call on demonic spirits to come and intercede. So yeah, it's pretty evil. All right, it's pretty evil. And yes, their god is Satan. Definitely.
Well, I'll tell you what. If I find any of those demonic people hanging around me, here's what I'm just going to walk them right out the door. And then give them a punch. You're gone.
I love it.
That ain't going to happen around here.
No. That was great. That was good. Yeah. We're horses, please. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And but there's the power of prayer. We are praying, and we're not giving up. And we are praying that the enemy will be revealed. The demonicness will be revealed. The fraudulent will be revealed in the name of Jesus. So let's run with that with the horses.
I don't have the horses up right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting for a key word where I can use my next sound effect.
Oh, okay. Well, you can put
something from the heart.
Yeah. Well, let's see what else. Yeah. So, no, don't say that. No heart attack. No. Yeah, from all that's going on.
If I don't feel like laughing, I can just press the button here.
Yeah, that's funny. Anyway, you went to Walmart earlier to get soda. An employee was bragging to have Biden. Oh, yeah. I told him that Biden is communist. People losing jobs and the economy will be terrible. And yes, a lot of here's the very sad thing that I feel. People that have voted for Biden are in for a big surprise because, it's just like the people that didn't vote for Trump last time, and now they see the blinders were lifted off their eyes, and they're like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah, a lot of people interviewed said, no, I didn't vote for Trump in 2016, but I voted this time for Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're seeing
It's going to be the same thing with Democrats that voted for Biden.
Yeah.
Give them 1 or 2 years of what's about to change in our democracy.
Yeah.
And then they're going to start singing a different song. And
They're going to be crying.
Yeah, a lot of those people that are registered Democrat are going to be registered Republican.
Well,
and,
if there's another, if there is another election.
But that's the sad thing is that, this was such an important election that this could have been the last shot that we had. Okay.
Yeah.
So, like Brenda says, we may not have another chance. If this is the way it's headed, if this is the way it's going, hold on to your seat because that change is going to happen and you're not going to be able to stop it.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I think like you said here, Cat Lover, if you can't raise a son properly, how can he evil brain dead man run our country? But honestly, he's not going to run our country, and everybody knows it. The man has something medically wrong with him.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's not about Biden. It's about the Democratic Party.
It is, and it's about Harris. She'll be next in line.
If not, I shouldn't even say if. I should be more adamant and say when Biden shows up and he's incompetent, then that presidency will be handed over to the vice president.
Right. And I know, at least we knew America. Well, I think I got to say this. There's a lot more patriots out there that aren't going to give up so easily, okay? They're not going to give in to the Democratic Party. One of the good things is I believe we do hold the Senate. Is that correct? Republicans do.
The seats in the Senate is
I
holding.
think they do, and that is one good thing because things have to go through. Now, I know Democrats are still going to do their dirty work. But at least we can still put up a fight. I don't think we're going to lose America, that easily is what I'm trying to say. So, at this point, we just kind of have to take it day to day, I guess, huh? That's all we can do, really. And anticipation. It's making me wait. Yeah. You getting more sound effects? Yeah. Well, definitely America is not what it used to be, that's for sure. I mean, there's always been corruption. Even, I think I read somebody posted on Facebook that even Lincoln to be, what was it, reelected? Something about they were going to try to do a mail-in ballot even then back in Lincoln time to try to overthrow him then. So it's not nothing new. It's just that I think it's more prominent now and more people in the United States, obviously. So more people to fool. But they haven't fooled us all, that's for sure. Yeah, I know. I would say the same thing. I still fight. Nobody's coming in my house without me knowing it. I'll tell you that right now. Right? I mean, we're ready. So, not something I want to do.
Which, it's not something to boast about, but
no, I mean,
no, we're capable of taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
One thing I heard on the radio, talk radio today, is the gun and ammo stores are just being full-time serving new gun owners, people that never thought in their life to own a gun. They're
80%.
like 80% of the new, or 80% of the people walking in the stores are new gun owners.
Yeah.
That they okay, I want to buy a gun.
And a lot of them are women too,
But you know,
they want to protect themselves.
they want to be able to protect themselves, and you know.
Hey, Debbie, how's it going?
This is one thing that really is something against us with a Democratic presidency. Is they're going to take away that Second Amendment right? They're going to try, and so it's got the Americans really concerned. So they're flourishing to the gun shops.
Yeah. Well, like a lot of people say, yeah, you try and, get it out of my dead hands. So, it's not going to be easy. That's for sure. We still have a lot of time here, to fight back in however way we can. Mostly, I think the biggest thing is not so much presidency, although that's huge, but, all the Senate seats, our judges, that is huge. So from what I hear in Pennsylvania, there's it's Democrat, like all the seats are Democrat. They're even their judges, and it's going to be hard for them to figure out the election votes in that state because of all the judges and stuff. But anyway, oh, you live in Republican pocket? Oh, good for you. Yeah, good for you. So firsthand then that how it is there. Yeah, and right, I can't even think of anything like that. Debbie, yeah, just like you're saying there, I couldn't even think of that. But
something that Arnold said just a little bit ago, claiming that he can't imagine killing anybody, and freaks out bad enough when his cat brings home a dead mouse, and he has to get the grabbers to get it out. But we say that, we agree, we say that, because we are pro-life. Okay, and I could never really imagine killing somebody.
No.
In other words, it's not something that I would look forward to do, But when it comes down to they're going to kill you or you're going to kill them, that's the self-defense and the right to own a gun and to be able to stop that perpetrator. I just can't freely think of the thought of somebody violating me or my wife, and I would stand there and just let it happen. No,
yeah, that's
I'm going to stop
happen.
it.
Right.
I won't like it,
right?
But I will stop it.
Yeah. Let's see, Cat Lover, you said, oh, when voting they called name and party out loud. Are you kidding me? Wow. That's not right. That's not right. Wow, that's not right at all. I mean, that you kind of wonder about that. Why did they do that? And why did they call your name and party out loud? I mean, why even call your name out? I mean, when we went, we had to show
proof that it was us, and they didn't call our name out at all.
I think that's so acceptable because, there was signage at our voting polls that there was nobody allowed to speak about the voting process because exactly of that. They didn't want to have people promoting or boasting or anything about the opposing parties, that it was non-biased and you were there to cast your vote without any pressure.
Yeah, I mean, I would think about reporting that because
that certainly is not right.
That certainly is not right. So they were doing that for you to get a ballot? Wow, that's interesting. I would report that. I'm not joking. I would report that.
Something sounds like...
Yeah, that sounds like it was off for sure.
It also sounds like it was a way for them to identify your vote.
Your vote. Yeah, most definitely.
Just kind of like, watermarking the envelopes. I'm talking about mail-in votes, that there were watermarks on them, and some even done with
we don't know.
Slots. A number. It could be a 1 or a 2. 1 could represent, the Democrats, and 2 could represent the Republicans.
Yeah.
And then they would know whatever they want to do with it, to, trash the number 2s or send the number 1s into a separate box that they had to go through if they were going to alter them with a blank ballot.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
We don't think like a crook because we're not crooks.
Well, that's right.
But the crooked have methods and codes on how to cheat. And we're not cheaters. We don't think like cheaters, so we don't really know what to look for.
Right. I think that you need to show what they do. You walk them out and kick them out the door.
I'll set that up.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Like doing a count, exactly. Yep. The guy showed up at my home. He asked what time my son voted on election day. Freaked me out. What? Why? Just some guy you don't even know? That's not right. Yeah, I would be reporting that. That's pretty bizarre. That's not anybody's business on what time or when or even how. Wow, bizarre. Out of state. Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm sure we're going to hear a lot of weird stories. There's going to be a lot of tattletaling. There is Giuliani was talking. He said that he would have had more people up there to tell their story.
Oh yeah, he said he had 50 witnesses.
But
a lot of them were afraid to testify or be identified, and there was one person that already had threats on their life.
Yeah. You reported to me? I don't know who that is, but you might even want to, you could actually even email Giuliani and let him know, and then they can go even further. They can have, maybe look into something like that even further. I mean, it's worth a try for sure. Yeah, that's really weird. Oh, the senator. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was the senator. Sorry. Yeah, definitely worth it. Giuliani has a YouTube channel, and you can probably go to his YouTube channel, and I'm sure if in his About page, he probably has a website you can go to, and then a contact.
if he may even have contact in his about page on YouTube. So give that a try. Yeah, so, well, the waiting game continues. Anticipation. Anticipate. Remember that commercial, you guys? Maybe you're not old enough, but if you are, you will remember the ketchup.
That was
Heinz
so thick
ketchup.
and rich that it was taking forever to pour out. And so they were singing that anticipation song.
Yeah. Well, I forget who sang that, but maybe Arnold, maybe you know who sang
Carly
that song.
Simon.
Was it Carly Simon? I believe it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sang that song. Yeah, so what else have we got going on, Mark? Got more sound effects? Those are great. Get something again.
It's ready. I don't have a whole bunch.
Oh, you don't? Well, figure out something comical to do with your sound effects. Anyway, oh, what's this? I missed something, I guess, Debbie, on somebody wasn't talking to you very nice. Yeah, well, and you know what? You don't have to put up with anybody talking down about you or anything else. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I told you about being attacked verbally. Oh, I'm done with speaking to this man because he really crossed the line with me. He said if you had made it as a couple.
Well, here's what you do.
Oh, boy.
You walk him to the door. And then you give him one of these.
Yeah,
Send him on his way.
I'd give him 2 of those.
There's another one. Oh, boy, take that. Oh. He's gone.
Oh, yeah, he's gone. Oh, that's funny.
And then he'll be doing this. I can't help it. I've got the buttons in front of me.
Oh, it's hilarious. Oh, that's great. I love it. You know what's with people on YouTube? When people start to attack me on that, I just I shut them down instantly. I don't even give them a second chance. I shut them down. I block them, and if they keep coming around, however which way, I report them. I mean, there's ways. Oh, yeah, don't let the door. Yep. On the way out. Well, good for you, Debbie. Good for you. It's funny. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it takes a while when you do a report. Yeah, talk to the hand. I know. Yeah, it's a shame. And there's so much people out there that are so miserable themselves and they have so much hate, and that they just they thrive on just going to people's channels and putting in bad comments and hateful things, and yeah, we just rebuke it in the name of Jesus and move on.
Some people just thrive on irritating other people.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, so different story for you, Debbie, then. Yeah. Well, I guess you did the right thing. Yeah, that is awful. Our mean people. You know, I was listening to a YouTube page from this one channel, and I really don't recall what the name of it is. But they were talking, it was kind of motorcycle relating, gangish type. But in a good way, you know, not your bad gangs. But apparently the guy used to be in a bad one. And used to be with the Bloods, I guess, or the Crips. And he's talking about, you know...
That's not a motorcycle gang.
Well, he is in a motorcycle now.
Oh.
But anyway, I know that's just a gang. So he was saying, you know, that the worst enemy was his friend. Would be your friends. Sometimes your worst enemy can be your friends. And, you know, isn't that how Satan works? He acts like the light in a friend, and yet he will turn on you. There's no doubt about it. He's not there to love on you.
Friends and family. I mean.
Oh, yeah, and family.
That's how you have all this,
yeah.
You know, family bickering is just everybody not happy with one another and just constantly jabbing each other. You know, it's like that's another form of, you know, fighting like a friend would fight against you, you know. And, you know, a lot of times we end up having friends that, besides that, are emotional leeches. And that that can drag you down, and you finally have to come to a point where you have to back away from them because they're so negative that it affects your quality of life.
Yeah. Yes, cat lover, you're right. Satan can pose as an angel.
Yep.
So, yeah, so you got to be careful. You know, I always pray for discernment of spirit, and that way you go with your gut feeling like, this ain't right. Ain't right. So, but yeah, well, Debbie, you did the right thing, and like you said, enough's enough. Right. What other kind of sound effects you got in there? Just out of curiosity.
Don't have time to explain to you right now.
Well, you can tell me a few. It doesn't matter.
You've heard them all.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, there's kinds that you won't like.
Oh. Okay. Well, let's see. I guess we'll...
I have no clue.
What was that?
What does this one do? Oh, they left.
They left. Whoever it was, they left. Yes.
Take the boy's toy away from him.
Yeah, Mark's big toy.
Turn page.
Oh, that's funny. You remember that? Turn page. Children's books. Oh, she wishes she had a sound effect booting him out like Mark had. That's funny. Yeah, I like the sound effects too. You like that, Arnold? What do you got?
This is what happens when Arnold's on the road and he's driving too slow and some car's in a hurry. He just passes him by.
Good one, Arnold. He just passed those people by. How does he? Oh, opposite.
Arnold was going too slow, and that was a speeding motorist.
Oh, there you go.
But unfortunately for that speeding guy in that car, he ends up wiping out.
Oh, no.
And then they're after him. All right, you get a ticket for speeding, besides the fact that you're dead. wait, here comes Arnold zooming by. And his buddy. I don't know who your buddy is, but he was in perfect harmony.
Oh, it's so funny. I love it. It's great. Oh, well. Well.
Please fasten your seatbelts, and thank you for flying Scudwad Airlines. We're approaching 35,000 feet. If you're afraid of heights, stay away from the window.
Oh, man. I think I'm just going to do the podcast with all your sound effects and comments. Mark, you're going to make my sides hurt. Arnold horn honking.
Shut up or I'll hit you again.
That's funny. Horn honking guy cussing. Yeah. Well, you know, it's good to laugh. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. We feel a lot better today than we did yesterday, huh, gang?
Yeah. Guy falling. Yeah. Yeah. So it's good to laugh. You know, gotta. You know, you just can't stay in the down, trotted attitude.
Nope.
So, it's therapeutic. That's why we wanted to come on today, is just to, you know, talk a little bit and about still what's going on, which is good, but then to have a few laughs. So Mark bringing out his toy. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad, Debbie. Glad you enjoyed the laughter.
Yeah, it's good. But you see, this is something that
wow.
a lot of people need, and besides the voting situation, it's also the stinking pandemic, and it's got everybody depressed, and a lot of people are locked in their homes, and people aren't socializing. They're not even being able to spend time with their families, and it causes depression, and we need to break away from that, because if you stick into that depression too long, it could be dangerous. It could be damaging permanently.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just to give you an idea how bad lockdown is, if you reflect back during war times, and prisoners were they were put into rooms without light or anybody else to talk to. It was called solitary confinement, and it broke people. It broke them bad enough where it forced them to talk.
Yeah. Oh, I see. So you're already a shut-in. Well, you and a lot of other people, and there's a lot of people that have high anxiety, and they just don't go out, and
But you have to break that.
Yeah.
You have to find a way to get out of it enough, because, like I said, it could be permanently damaging, not only physically but spiritually. It can kill you. Yeah, it can be so damaging to your spirit, and you've got to find a way to be strong enough to get and break away from it. You got to pull out of it. Yeah,
and that's good. I'm glad, Cat Lover, that you're talking to God and you know God, and that's good. That's a good thing.
It's a series of events. I mean, this can just go on and on so long. I mean, this is what leads some people into suicide. Okay, is that they see that there's no coming out of it, and doom and gloom, and you just it amplifies itself.
Yeah.
You got to find a way to get away from that.
Oh, okay. You're in a wheelchair. Well, then that is rightly why you are shut in. So I understand that for sure. Debbie, with the Biden in office, people are afraid there's going to be a food shortage, and rightly so. There could be, only because people are going to start, once any kind of a civil war or anything breaks out, people are going to, or even the second.
Well, it's not even that.
The second shutdown.
It's the continuation of the pandemic, and how and who's in office is going to control that pandemic.
Yeah.
And this is something that Biden said, is he's going to close America down.
Yeah.
That means businesses, production, transportation,
everything.
and this is where it could affect your food shortage.
Right. And because
Okay.
people will start hoarding. That's why.
Well,
Because we don't really have a food shortage. It's because people hoard.
Well, you can have a food shortage if you know.
Well, if you shut down everything.
You get orders to shut down.
True. Yeah, that too.
It can shut everything down. Okay, gasoline for your cars.
Yeah.
That transportation won't be there to bring you the gas you need for your cars. Food, this and that, and everything else. It all ties into lockdown. We don't want complete lockdown.
No.
Listen, guys, back in the days when we had the H1N1 virus, it was very serious and highly contagious, but we didn't have shutdowns, and the government didn't order us to shut our businesses down and go financially bankrupt.
Right.
Okay? And if somebody or an organization wants to do something like that, the crash is going to happen.
And then depression.
Wall Street, the stock market's going to crash, and the Great Depression, it mushrooms itself from one thing to another, and we don't want this to happen.
Yeah. And so, and I even said to some people, we have, of course, you probably have seen it on our YouTube channel here, but, you can get stock up on stuff from the dollar store. So if you don't have a lot of extra money to buy extra food, certainly go to the dollar store. You can get rice and some beans. And
now my wife doesn't particularly like it, and I kind of do, so I don't have a hard time with it. But great buys. For $1 you can get Chef Boyardee ravioli. I love this stuff.
Survival food.
Brenda,
I'd eat it if I had to.
Brenda would like it if that's all she had. But to me, it's like, hey, it's Italian cuisine in a can for $1. How can you beat it?
But there's a lot of stuff you can get there for $1. So, and especially if you're, just by yourself, hey, get your favorites.
Hey,
tuna and
they got a lot of good things
noodles,
that you can stock up on. Stuff that lasts a long time. Bags of split peas, lentils.
Yeah. Well, so you guys have probably seen our videos of it, but
right? Yeah. Well, maybe no.
Well, if not,
we
go
do
check it
have
out.
that out there. You can reflect back on this page where we have what do we call it? Prepping, food prepping.
Yeah.
But one of my favorites, including dessert. They even have Chips Ahoy cookies. Oh boy, yeah, I got a few bags of those.
Yeah, we're not vaccine people. I will not. Well, he can't even get a flu shot. He's allergic to it. I've never had one. I've had asthma all my life. I wouldn't even dare to get one. Not that it would do anything for me, but I don't want the mercury that's in it. I don't know whatever else they're trying to give me is in it. Yeah, here's the thing about that, and a lot of people believe in flu shots, but personally, I don't. I don't think they do a heck of a lot of good. What is the best thing that any individual can do for themselves is to get yourself on a good, healthy vitamin supplement, and I'm not talking about just a one a day. Get yourself on some, especially during wintertime.
That don't cut it.
No.
Yeah, the small amounts of everything that they put
It's just
into
traces.
one pill
Yeah.
is not going to be enough for what your body needs.
No. You need, especially in the wintertime, because we don't get enough sun, you need to get that vitamin D3. You need to have up your vitamin C. And
Zinc is a big one. To build up your immune system.
Yeah, you need to build up your immune system.
Yeah, you got to really bring on the high amounts of these supplements. You're certainly not getting all that in your foods, and this is why a lot of people are overweight, because they're eating more and more. And why are they eating more and more? Because the nutrients in the foods aren't there to satisfy or supply their body on what it needs. So people unconsciously keep eating, and it's because they're actually, I heard that, okay, you eat, but you're actually starving because you're not getting the nutrients.
Yeah. Debbie, I was going to say to you on that, because you're saying zinc makes your stomach upset. So, one of the things, I used to have some really bad stomach issues, and one of the things I personally did, I don't know if you've ever tried it before, but I actually took 1 teaspoon of a regular, what is it, 16? What is this?
Yeah, that's 16.
Is this 16? Okay, 16 ounce, like a bottle like this. I don't know if you can see that. And I put 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in it. It sounds awful, but with just the teaspoon and this size water, and I left this on my counter, and I drank this. Of course, when you put 1 teaspoon in, you kind of shake it up a little bit, drink a little bit, and leave it up on your counter wherever you're sitting, and just sip on it throughout the day. And anyway, so I ended up doing that. I got used to it, and I did that for a few days, and I stopped using my Tums, and I stopped having stomach
stuff
problems.
Like Rolaids and Tums, they have an aluminum base to them, and it's really, it fixes one problem while it harms other parts of your body.
Yeah.
There's another one out there called papaya tablets. They're chewables.
Yeah, it's enzyme
They're
tablets.
enzymes, and that will help your stomach problems too without any weird side effects.
People think they have too much acidicness, but the reason why is because they're not balanced alkaline-wise. I'm sorry, it's opposite.
It's the opposite.
You're too alkaline, and so it's causing the acidity, but really you don't have enough acidity in your body. So anyway, that's where the apple cider vinegar comes in.
It depends on your ailments and what you're fighting too.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, you did try that? But it wasn't an everyday because the taste, yuck. I know. Well, that's why when you dilute it, like I said, if you dilute it in 1 teaspoon in a 16-ounce bottle like that, it still tastes. You can still taste it, but if you can get it down, for a few days,
you've heard of doctors on demand, where you can call up a doctor and they'll listen to your ailments and prescribe for you what they think you need. Well, I just thought of it. We could be friends on demand, Right. We're not doctors, but
you
can always call us up and let us know what's going on, and we can tell you what we've been through.
Oh, your
Share
migraines.
Some of that stuff.
That's funny.
Speaking of migraines.
No, so your migraines, have you tried this? Because a lot of times they say in migraines, one is lack of zinc and lack of magnesium. And if you can get yourself a good, you can get a calcium magnesium D, which would help all the way around, and that would be good. But that's what I hear. You take magnesium every day? Okay. Yeah. Wow. Everybody's different.
I just thought about some of the things I was saying, and I was like, can I put a rant in here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go back, back up that time trolley a few sentences ago from me. Doctors on demand. Whoa, what a racket. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
correct.
Okay. So my wife, she wanted to get a Z-Pack because she had a sinus infection. So she calls doctor on demand. $75, $80,
75.
$75. She explained all the symptoms she was having, and the doctor said, no, I'm not going to give you a Z-Pack. I'm not going to give you any type of antibiotic, but I'll prescribe
Steroids.
a steroid. Well, a lot of good that did.
It
So
did.
she went to a doctor the next day. Guess what? He said, hey, you have a sinus infection, and wrote her a prescription for a Z-Pack. What am I saying here?
Don't call doctor on demand.
Don't expect to get good results and pay good money. It may not happen.
Yeah, and it's funny because I've had sinus infections, years and years and years, and so I know when I have them what it feels like. I mean, I know what it feels like. I know what my body does, and I'm telling this guy all the symptoms. He goes, no.
How
We're
can a
not allowed to give out.
How can a doctor deny you if you give the classic symptoms? How can he over the phone say, oh, no, you don't have a sinus infection?
Yeah, no, because they're not. I don't even know what they are. Practicing doctors, probably. So anyway, yeah, actually, it was that same night.
Yeah, it was the
I
same
went
night.
down to the urgent care and I was like, this is what I got.
Oh, you got a
And sure
sinus
enough,
infection.
I didn't even take those steroids. I got them, but I didn't take them, and I took my Z-Pack. I'm totally fine now. I mean, sometimes you just know your own body, But but magnesium was bad but it is good now. Oh, my migraines are not as bad as they were.
Cat lovers
5 times a year.
was the American doctor.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I like the Z-Pack as well. Okay. So you take. Okay. I was looking at your comment, Debbie, on that zinc and magnesium. Now there's lots of different kinds of magnesium as well. So, and the other thing is dehydration. Here's something really, really important that I have to say. One of the things that happens to me because what am I? I'm post-menopause or whatever. I hate to say that, but as a woman, you probably know, you sweat a lot, and what happens to me is I'm losing electrolytes in my body. It's like I'm doing a hard workout, and the problem with that is that can also cause migraines if you're dehydrated. You may not even realize that you're dehydrated, or your body just needs electrolytes. So I would try this if you've never tried it before. Get a water that is a hydro water. They call them hydro waters, or ones that have electrolytes in it. And you get a big one and drink that big one in one day. It sounds like a lot of water, and yes, it is, but let me tell you, it works. I mean, because I even get to the point where I'll have heart palpitations.
You can have heart palpitations. You can be fatigued.
Yeah.
In more extreme conditions, your kidneys can shut down if you don't have enough water in your body.
Yeah. Let's see. I feel for you. Oh, I've been there. Done the menopause. I was missing.
One thing that kind of cracks me up about Brenda when she was in full tilt menopause. Yeah, right. That was fun to go through. For me, men learn how to shut up, keep their mouths shut, walk light, and try to be as supportive as possible. So she goes to the house of prayer. Oh, pray for me. I'm so menopausal and I don't feel good. And I go, stop praying for her. She's menopausal and she has guns. Pray for me.
Oh, it's funny. Wax on, wax off.
A floozy with an Uzi. Look out. God, run for your life.
Yeah, you drink smart water. I know I drank smart water too, and I didn't become smart either. Yeah, but yeah, so you guys know what I'm talking about.
I think I must have drinking smart ass water because I'm lashing out with my tongue. Shut up. You'll pay for it. Wait till I get a hold of you.
I think you need another sound effect in there. What else you got? What else you got?
I'll give you every one. You won't like them.
No, not every one of them.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
It's the
Sing it,
end
everybody.
of the world as we know it.
And I feel fine. Let's try a laser gun. Ouch. It's kind of like what it'll feel like if you guys go out and get a vaccine. Ow.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. Men can go through menopause.
I do. Home protection. No, it's a little more than a bump stock. Sorry.
Oh, man. Rolling on the floor. That's funny. That's women in menopause. Or should that be men? Thank you. Thank you. Arnold said, do the shotgun one again, or the machine gun.
Okay.
What were you looking for?
This one's labeled Starship. What's that?
Oh, that's funny. You like that one, Arnold? That's funny. There we go. Nice little train ride we're on. Who is it?
Hello? Nope, he's not here. Who's this? Really? No, he's really not here.
Mark's even cracking me up. I don't know. Was that a hand clapping?
No, it's nice, mellow sea.
Oh, ocean.
Waves, shore. Yeah.
That's funny. Can you do the pistol one?
I don't know.
Waves. Well, what else you got? Oh, wow.
Wow. Whoa.
That's a shot with a ricochet.
Don't
Yosemite
tell him
Sam.
anything. He's got an attitude and he's got a shotgun.
Yosemite Sam. Do you know how to use Yosemite Sam?
Hold on there, partner, or I'll blast you.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that was a little loud. Sorry about that one. Okay, Christopher, you're out of here, dude. You're gone, dude. Yeah, you always got to get some kind of wacky ass person that has to come in there. Yeah. Oh, for 300 seconds. If he comes back, let me see if I can remove him. Hide user on this. All right, now we got him hidden. Oh. Yep, now he's gone.
Joseph 316.
Dude, you know what? Christopher, we're going to be praying for you, buddy. We pray that you will come to know Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior. So, Mark, what are we going to do with Christopher? Well, first of all, we'll pray for him, and then, Mark? Mark? I got him out of there. He's gone. I reported him already. Well, I'm glad you did. Hey, sorry, we had to... We had
to walk somebody to the door.
Yeah, Mark, could you walk Christopher to the door? And what do? We first pray for him and then?
Bye, Christopher.
Goodbye, Christopher. Hey, Anna, you know what? We'll pray for you and pray everything works out for you. You want God to help you, you have to come to know Jesus as your personal Lord and Savior. Hey, y'all, we're going to end this conversation, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Yeah, so Debbie, Cat Lover, Arnold, we'll talk to y'all later. God bless. You want to go turn us off then?